Mm, mm, mm. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to Vixen After Dark. We are here in Mercury. Not Mercury. Mars is finally out of retrograde. Finally. This is so great. So Mars went direct today. We also have Neptune conjuncting North Node. All of this started in December. If you're a Cancer, Aries, Libra, or Capricorn, you're about to make some big moves. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Talk about Mars going direct, I'll give you energy as far as what was playing out and why this is so major. Okay. And then we're going to talk about the aspect that's playing out, which is Neptune in Pisces, conjunct Node, the collective energy, how to use this for yourself, you guys. And we're gonna talk about also the moon is in Capricorn for a few days. Okay, we're gonna intertwine all of that, give you some real life examples, some cosmic homework, and we're gonna go into each rising sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces. So let's pull up the charts. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, you guys. We do need these. Hopefully everybody's doing well. So let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, I was trying to stream some on Twitch. I was on X, not on. Got it. Okay. So just give you guys a little bit of an intro um, before we get started. So let's see. So now that Mars is finally out of retrograde, aka it is direct, it's still in a debilitated state. Mars does not like to be Cancer. Okay. So this is next level energy though when it's conjuncting with Neptune. Okay. When Neptune and Pisces conjunct with North Node, that's next level energy. So I'm gonna break that down for you that we can tap in, that we can manifest, you can level up, whether it's tangible, such as money, goals, and relationships, and also intangible, such as your peace, your creative energy, and your vibes. Okay. So let me go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and change the tabs here. We're going to talk a little bit about Mars in Cancer. So let's break down Mars, you guys, that we have, what's going on. We all know Mars is the planet of action. Mars is our drive. This is our energy. It's kind of like our inner hustle button. Have it in Cancer, which is a water sign, which is ruled by the moon. And that's all about emotion, home, family, and nurturing. So when this all started retrograding back in December, okay, retrograde moving backwards in Cancer, this was your reflection moment on how you were taking your action, especially in the emotional areas of your life. So Mars finally got out of retrograde, slumped in Cancer. Thank God. Let me tell you. So this is going to shake off that heavy ass emotional weight that you didn't even realize that you were carrying. Okay. When Mars was moving backwards in Cancer, it was kind of like trying to run full speed in a pool. Yeah. Frustrating and very exhausting. Just straight up messy. Okay. Cancer is all about feeling. So like home life, structure, support, safety, stability, um, it's inner security. But then you have Mars energy. That's that like go get it energy, that action taker energy. So when it was retrograding, it had a second guessing everything, you know, reacting emotionally, you know, second guessing your moves. Okay. So that was the energy of like feeling stuck when it try and get shit done because you want to do shit. So let's kind of talk about it going direct. Let me pull up the chart here. I thought I had it up, but I don't have it up. So we're gonna pull it up. So as we're looking at Mars here, you guys. Hold on. Okay, wait. So here we go. Look at that. 17 degrees. Okay. And it's still in sign of Cancer. It's gonna be here all the way up until April, just FYI. So this energy still may linger about. Now, knowing that Mars is direct, okay, let's show that. Knowing that Mars is direct, this means the energy is shifting. You're gonna start to move forward instead of backwards in a way that's more aligned with your heart chakra. So many roadblocks are gonna be lifted. You know, that hesitation, gone. That feeling of being drained before you even start something, gone. So now it's gonna be prime time to build confidence, okay? Now you're gonna be able to make decisions without overthinking. You're gonna actually see some progress instead of just feeling like you wanna do something but never actually do it, okay? So long story short, Mars going direct, it's go time. Okay. So if you've been sitting on certain plans, questioning yourself, feeling like your energy is a little bit off, now's the time to really put things in motion for you. No more letting emotions paralyze you. And now you can use all of this energy to really fuel all of your actions. Okay. So, and this is where it's showing here. You can kind of see it. Ooh, we got a lot going on we're going to talk about here. Pulling up the chart. Okay. So let me talk about this quick aspect that's playing out. Okay. So right now we do have, let's go to Neptune. So what I like to do is I like to go to the aspects here. Boom. It'll let you know when it's major or not. You can go to the astral tools section and it will kind of tell you what, you know, what's kind of the major ones here. But so we're gonna go back and I'm gonna show you what is playing. Okay. So when we have a conjunction, guys, so remember, Neptune is in the sign of Pisces and North Node is also in the sign of Pisces. Okay. Now, remember, Neptune is the planet of intuition. Okay. So when it's in Pisces, its home sign, it's supercharged. It's been supercharged here, chilling at 28 degrees. All right. So here you have Neptune right here. Okay. It's been chilling. Let me tell you. And then you have the North Node also sitting at 28 degrees. Right? Do you see the rock is cooking? So here we go right here. Boom, bam. So this is that big trust the universe energy. The North Node is really, it's that point where you're growing and evolving in this lifetime. So when the two planets are conjunct, that means they're teaming. This is a good thing. This is going to be amplifying energy. Neptune and North Node and Pisces are saying, hey, it's really time to align with your spiritual purpose and really trust your intuition. Straight up. Okay. Now, let's kind of go into the collective energy because I do discuss what does all this mean, Tisha? Okay. So, with all of this collective energy right now, it's deep. It could be very emotional. It could be super intuitive. Like your intuition can be so on point right now, especially for Pisces season. We have a lot of Pisces energy Aries in Pisces that you can watch. So lots of thoughts and communication, right? Now, people could be feeling a little bit more sensitive. You could be even connecting to your dreams. You could have very vivid dreams right now. Actually pray for them. There is the other side of also risk of getting lost in delusion, escapism, all of that can come out in Pisces season. Okay. So having the North Node, that's definitely here to push you to grow. If you want to be a specific person in life, you gotta be it now. You gotta grow over. and definitely be that new version. Yeah, be it. Do it. And now that Mars in action is direct, this is where you can finally align with your soul's purpose, even if it feels uncomfortable. So you got to think Mars going direct in Cancer, it's kind of like saying, okay, you've done the inner work. Now it's time to take action, but you got to do it from the heart. Okay. So this is going to give you that emotional courage. Okay. Definitely gonna give you that emotional courage. This can be you stepping up in your relationships, stepping it up at work, stepping it up in your personal life, stepping it up with your family. So it's gonna feel very authentic, okay? Very, very authentic. Let's kind of talk about how do we use this? So what do you do when all of this is happening, right? We can also talk about that because the moon is also in Capricorn, which is an earth energy as well. It's gonna be very important to tap into. So how do we use this energy, Tisha? Well, I would say get clear on your emotional truth. That's the Mars and Cancer energy. Since it was retrograding, okay, that was the time to really reflect on, what did you learn, right? What are you learning? Now that it's direct, now you can say, what did you learn from all of that? What actions do you feel aligned with now, today, in the present moment? Is it setting boundaries? Is it nurturing relationships? Is it pursuing a passion project? Because how is this gonna help, right? Mars finally moving forward. It's like your green light to, okay, now that you've reflected, now you're like, I know exactly where I want to boom, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but in a way that's authentic to you. Now remember, anything that you put emotional charge to will project out into your reality. So you have to trust your gut, take action from a place of love, not fear. Okay. You also have to make sure that you're trusting your intuition, you guys. Neptune is helping out the North Node. So this is where you can spend time journaling, meditating. You can sit in silence, no TV, no home zone, no scrolling. You can be outside, you can be in your room, you can just chill in your car. This is where you pay attention to your dreams. Dreams can have messages for you, okay? You can have a certain hunch when you're doing something. You can have random thoughts. This is your intuition speaking to you. Now, the way that this is going to help, Neptune and North Node are going to push you to really align with your desired reality that you live in. So the more you trust your intuition, the easier it's going to be to manifest all of this. Because you're going to be just in your bubble, worried about you, and what you got to do and how to take action. So when you combine action and intuition, these are the small baby steps that are going to inspire you to really align with your emotional truth. Okay? So, for example, let's say you're dreaming about a new career, right? You want to have a thriving business or be a CEO of a business, whatever it may be, a certain amount of income coming in. So, what steps would you do to do this? Okay, update your resume or reach out to someone that you know that inspires you or that's very knowledgeable, that owns their own business, that's successful and they're in the green. Start to ask questions, start to gather everything that you need to do. That's your action step. So you can finally move forward. And this is where the magic happens. You don't have to worry about how, but as long as you are combining your action steps plus your intuition, you're gonna be very unstoppable. Okay. Let's kind of bounce it. I'm going to talk about the moon because remember the moon is coming in spawn. It's going to be very important. This is actually a really good energy to be in. The moon is in the sign of Capricorn and it's at 16 degrees. Okay, so here we go. Moon is Earth energy. You can also go to the moon calendar as well if you want to. It gets a little bit more insight on here. So with the moon being in Capricorn, guys, this is all about grind. This is all about glow up. okay? That's Capricorn's energy. They're the hustlers. They have to hustle all the time. So stay focused and really keep a room for goals. What are the things that you want to obtain, right? So now you have to sit there and blossom up and activate it. Be that version of you that already has those things that you want. If you need to, during the retrograde, you should have written everything down as far as where do I want to take action now that I reflect on my life. That could be working out now, workout regimen. You could let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could have dropped some bad habits, gained some new ones, whatever that may be. Boss activated and Moon and Capricorn is. Like being more disciplined, being a little bit more practical, and just staying low key, just worrying about you, but still have like ambition, right? So all work. I don't know if someone told you you have to work hard to get what you want. No, you don't. But you do have to take some action. Okay, you can't just sit there and do nothing. So you can still chill, but you just have to have a steady energy and set intentions for every time you pick up your phone or every time you're doing something you want to be intentional now. That's why I say slow and steady wins the race. It's kind of how I look at it. It's a mix of let's get this bread, but let's stay comfortable too while you're climbing the ladder up. Okay. Remember, you're not here to chase anything. Everything is already here for you. Okay. Everything's already here. It's just aligning with that frequency, FYI. So let's go into, you know, let's kind of talk about what to watch out for actually while we're here. So what you want to watch out for with this energy that's playing out. Remember, we do have Neptune and Pisces with our season. So Neptune can make you feel like you could just check out, whether it's through substances, social media, eating, okay, doing mindless activities, just daydreaming. So this is where you ground that point energy to stay grounded, that earth energy. This is where you set boundaries. And this is how you allow yourself to stay present. I would say for the whole Pisces season, for as a collective, we're all going to have major shifts. What I would do is set your intentions for the next 30 days, the whole entire Pisces season, because you can really sit there and just literally. Now, this is a time to be dreaming, but you want to make sure that you are in your mind and you are living and creating there, right? And you're giving that charge to everything you want to put out in your reality. This energy is perfect for that in Pisces season because let me tell you, now that Mars is in a water sign, Mars in Cancer, and you have whole Pisces season here. Some may become emotionally overwhelmed, but some may this emotion and connect it to that person, place, or thing that you want. Embody that soon enough, you will be walking in that timeline. Walking in that development. But the thing is, try not to react after you open your eyes for the day, wake up. Try not to react to what's playing out in front of you. Remember, every time you wake up, those are old past ideas, thoughts, and reactions a whole another time. So you can't really get mad at it, right? Let me give you an example. One day I spilled an entire bag of coffee beans on the floor. All I had to do was laugh. Oh my God, even yesterday we went out to the cup up. I only had one sip. The whole thing just went all in my lap. All you can do is just clean it up, fix it, and laugh about it. There's so many things that happen, and I'm just like, this is hilarious. I'm cleaning the cat box. candle breaks off the bags, and there goes the shit. Just so things like you can't yeah, this energy will test you because you can get very out with it, okay? Feel them, process them, and let them go, because Neptune can really cloud your judgment, especially if you're a person that's feeling lost. I would just say take a step, reconnect with your intuition. Remember, this is already played out. You're watching this video right now, it's like a page. You already were set up to watch this video today whenever you're watching it. I'm gonna give you some real life examples of how, you know, even more so besides what just happened to me, which can happen to anybody. Let's give you a tangible example. So let's say, for example, now that Mars is going direct, it's a planet of action, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna start that side hustle. If you combine that with your creative energy and you stick your emotional drive to it, this is where you're like, I want one thing. Let's say you want to be a t-shirt maker, have a t-shirt business. You're so passionate about it. You have the emotional drive for it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a billionaire with this. I'm gonna make this happen. Like, stay positive, think about all of it, and you take the steps to improve life, your business. So I a real deep healing energy, so you gotta lean into it. Okay. Now I'm gonna break up and give you a little bit of homework. Okay. I would say do actions that feel aligned with your heart. You'll know if something's not for you, if there's gonna be like blockage after blockage after blockage after blockage after like it's relentless, like a back to back. That means like, yep, you need to step away. Spend 5 minutes meditating, 5 minutes visualizing, or just being in your mind, starting over. You have to need to. Let your intuition guide you. If you need to, it works for you. Okay. A lot of people have their own methods of doing things, whatever you deem to believe that works for you. You can go ahead and take those actions, like maybe affirmations, whatever that may be for you. Okay. A little bit deeper. I want to rising sign, how this will be affecting you specifically for each rising house. Okay. So here we have, let's do it like this. Hey Alexa, how are you? So very rising. This is gonna be your house, your home, your family, your roots. Okay. I would definitely say for you, um, Mars is your ruler, right? This transit is gonna hit you a little bit different. Your home life, your family dynamics are definitely gonna get a major energy shift. So when it was retrograde, maybe you were feeling stuck about moving or renovating or dealing with some family drama. Now is the time to action, whether it's redecorating your space to match whatever vibe that you're in. Maybe have that tough conversation with family. Maybe finally sign that lease for an apartment. Maybe create a cozy sanctuary, maybe feng shui, that way it just fuels this fire energy. Maybe even dealing with fire, you can light some candles, burn some sage, make your home your castle. That's just gonna be the main thing for you. Anything with home, your family, or anything back to your roots is definitely gonna be important for you. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and do Taurus rising. Taurus rising. This is gonna be in your 3rd house, okay? 3rd house of communication, right? So, I would say for Taurus rising, your mind and your mouth are gonna get a major upgrade. Because if you look at it, Mars direct in the 3rd house of communication means you're gonna start speaking truth, okay? You're gonna start pitching those ideas. You might even take, like, some spontaneous road trip, okay? You might start a podcast. Maybe there's a specific email that you need to write. Maybe finally text somebody back that you've been, you know, it's like when it was retrograding in 3rd house, you really didn't want to talk. You could have been an introvert. Maybe you weren't a social butterfly, but now it's all coming out. Now there's this energy to really clear the air, get whatever message across that you need to. If you've been stuck in like a mental, you know, I would do a quick getaway. Getaway wonders. Me, drive, listening to music, going to the beach, going to the forest, whatever it is perfect. Okay? Snack in your bag and just hit the road if you need a minute. Okay, let's go Gemini. Oh, Gemini rising. This is going to be in your 2nd house. So this is your house of money, values, your self worth. So Gemini, your wallet and your self esteem glow. You're about to get a glow. Mars direct in the 2nd house means you're like ready to hustle for that bag. You're going to stand firm on your word. You're not going to undersell yourself anymore. Like you're going to be the person that's like negotiating a raise. You might even start your own business. Your budget. You might even budget like a boss to where you can get whatever you want, spend your money, whatever, also still, pay for things you need to take care of. You're gonna set an energy possibly of checking values when it's in your 2nd house. Probably looking at like time and energy on what truly matters. Hmm, light bulb moment. So I would say look at yourself and make sure it's definitely aligned with your kind of Cancer, right? So, of course, Cancer rising. This is going to be in the 1st house since we're talking about Mars going direct here in Cancer. So let's. This is your moment. This is where you can seriously take action. I feel like think of just giving you a megaphone, especially if you're a content creator or you have a business. It's like really telling you to go off, say what you gotta say. And right now, whatever it was that you were during a retrograde, now that Mars is direct, it's giving you're stepping into your power and you're finally putting yourself first. I feel like you already started this and you're still going with it. Just gonna be times 10, putting yourself first. Like you revamping your look. You could have been setting really bold goals that you didn't see yourself achieving before. You took away the fear out of it. You allowed yourself to take up space for yourself. Like Cancer rising, this is gonna be your time to shine. So you and remember, self-care is selfish. It's necessary. Bubble baths. Remember, water is like its whole entity. So this is where you have ideas, spark the most. This is where you think clear. This is where you find solutions. So you and water are gonna be this. What? Moving on. Let's go to Leo rising. Leo, this is gonna be in the 12th house. for you. So this is a Pisces house. This is all about healing, spirituality, behind the scenes energy. So Mars being direct in the 12th house. This is all about inner work, like I said, healing. It's processing a lot of things behind the scenes. Now you're finally releasing what's no longer holding you back versus direct. Whether this is through journaling, therapy, meditation, having a deep conversation with a partner, friend, family. This is a great time for you to let go of old wounds and really recharge your energy. Don't forget to rest in the house of 12 because you simulate or reading a lot, assessing a lot, doing a lot of inner work. That rest is a lot of TLC before you step back out into the world. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo rising. So this is going to be in your 11th house. So this is very okay. Your life, your goals are about to get a major boost. Mars going direct in here. You're ready to network. You're probably ready to collab with a few people. You might make some major moves with your current squad that you have going on right now. You might create a group chat, whether that's a Telegram, a Discord, or just, text message bubble. You might even join a new club. There's probably a project sitting there that's waiting for you to launch it that you've been dreaming about. This is also a really great time to align with people who really inspire you, who motivate you, who support you, who push you up. People that think outside of the box that's going to pull you, ready to get out there and have fun. I would say just give your inner perfectionist, give them a break. Because we're in Pisces season, so the creative needs to come out. Libra rising. So this is going to be house. Your career and your public image are a major upgrade. Now, Mars is finally direct in house 10, which means there could be something right now. Let's say you work for a company. You could be ready. You could be assessing your situation, saying, I do X, Y, and Z. I'm ready to follow it up and really make your mark. You could also be a business owner, and you might decide to let go of one or the other. You also might be, you know, pitching a major idea into like a leadership role. You might add people to your squad if you're a business owner. If not, if you're, you might even leave the current job and say, I got all these skills, I want to go up on my resume somewhere else. So I feel like Libra rising, this is your time to shine. Don't forget that. Remember, you have to have some balance. So, okay, Libra rising, you guys work so hard. I would say work smarter this time around. Also, don't forget to celebrate your win. Okay. Scorpio racing. So this is going to be in your ninth house. This is a fire house. So this is travel. This is your intellect, expanding your mind, education. Scorpio racing. You have some thirst for knowledge that you may want to kick into high gear. Okay. Uh, Mars going direct to your house. I feel as if you're ready just to explore. You're ready for something new. Physically, mentally, I feel like you're just gonna strap on your boots, book a trip. You want to sign up for a course, maybe dive into a new book or a new philosophy. This is going to be a grand time for you to really expand your mind and to step outside of your comfort zone. So, what is something that you want to do that you see yourself doing? Be that version of you and get out of what's comfortable. That way, you can expand and explore and walk into the timeline that you desire. And if you can't really travel far, you can take, a trip for the weekend. Okay, try a new restaurant, maybe binge watch a new docuseries. There's some little mini adventures that are awaiting you. And we have, let's see, I hope I changed that one. We're gonna do, I don't know if I changed it earlier, so we'll find out. Try to do timestamps. Okay, so Sag rising. So this is gonna be in your 8th house. This, we all know, this is transformation, shared resources, intimacy. So things are gonna get really deep. Mars going direct is, I would say this means that you're definitely ready to face your shadow. You're ready to transform. You're ready to level up in your relationship. So I would say have that tough combo. Do some shock, tackle finances, especially people in these, really whatever, share resources, some form of that. This is a powerful time to really look at all of that, revamp it. That way you can rebirth or birth something new. And to not be afraid to be vulnerable. This is not what's the cap rising. Mm. Capricorn rising. This is going to be in your 7th house of relationships. So for you, Cap rising, your relationships are going to get a major energy shift. So I feel as if this just means you're going to be ready to take charge of you do in your connections. Um, whether it's romantic, whether even this is business partnerships, okay? I feel as if here you're going to be able to set boundaries, maybe renegotiate some terms if you have business deals. You have a hard time with your love. This is a really good time now that Mars is direct is to have some type of balance independently, but also balance in the way that you collab with other people. So you'll know in any ship you're sailing what's not serving you. And what's serving you, now that Mars is direct, you have no trouble letting them go. So you'll start to notice people. Aquarius rising. So this is going to be 6th house. So that's your daily grind. It's gonna be your acts of service throughout the day. I feel like your health is finally going to get a major upgrade. Your grind. Like you'll have like a to-do list of the day. You're gonna start checking everything off. Like you're getting your life in order. And I feel like what this means for you is you're gonna be more consistent, less procrastination. You'll be able to even start maybe a fitness routine, the way you eat. You might start meal prepping pro now. You might be able to just really organize your workspace. You know, it's like clearing out for you. Lots of self-improvement, lots of acts of service, because now that you take time for yourself, in turn, you actually have more time to actually do things for other people that you've really been wanting to do, but now you have time to do. But don't forget to take breaks. You're a human, not a robot. Okay. And last but not least, so this is going to affect your 5th house. This is a house of romance. So your your mind, romantic partnerships, that would be a major boost. I feel like you're just ready to shine, ready to create, and connect on a way deep. You might like flirt like nobody's watching. You might passion project. You might just go on and just have fun for yourself. So I feel like for you, this would be a really good time to express who you are and just, really enjoy life. Don't be afraid to really take any risks because your intuition's on point. Okay. So as an outro, I just want to tell you guys, no matter what house I, you know, for each rising sign, I definitely feel that Mars and Cancer going direct is going to help all of us, especially with Neptune in Pisces, helping North Node in Pisces. It's giving you that cosmic nudge to kind of slow down and take your time, stay in the present, do the things that you want to do, and feel deeply for them and have that emotional conviction and take action from the heart. You know, we have to know that it's not about going really fast, it's not about forcing anything, it's really about going with the flow of the universe and trusting that you're exactly where you need to be. So you need to tap into your feelings, you need to take small steps, watch how your reality starts to shift when you just did, you reflected on everything and you go to this new version and you just be. You must. You really do. So don't feel like you're stuck. You're not alone.